All right, people. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. How you doing? My name is Umi, and this is Deb's Corner. Here, don't mind me. You know that feeling when you wake up and you realize that you've been taking a whole lot of things for granted. One of which is your health. The fact that you just wake up in the morning, you move your body, you just think everything is fine. You think you're in control. Like I said, I've been down for like 3 days, and I woke up this morning and I was feeling awesome. I said, "Oh God, I need to dance. I need to let people know that I'm back." All right, welcome. This is Deb's Corner, and today we're talking about dealing with office politics. I know mentioning the word office politics will send some negative message because most times we always look at it that office politics must mean something very bad and evil, isn't it? And it's at Debs_Corner for those of you who are watching right now. Please hit the subscribe button and follow me on all of my other social media platforms at Debs_Corner. So let's talk about dealing with office politics. Okay, so office politics is any action or behavior involving competition for status or power in a workplace. Okay, and you must agree with me that that can be negative or positive. If you're engaging in any competition that has to do with status or power in a workplace, if you come into a company as a junior worker, you definitely are striving to be somebody better or to be in a better position someday. So that's why I say that it could be positive and it could be negative. Most people usually think that office politics necessarily means that you're engaged in something negative, but that's not true. Okay, so funny thing is almost any interaction within a working environment could be considered as office politics. For instance, smiling at someone, ignoring someone, shaking hands with everyone while others don't do it, gossiping, laughing at your boss's bad jokes, networking. Some of the things that you do as well could be termed as office politics. Okay, so it might not be as dramatic as it's been portrayed, but some people do this because some people do this act without thinking about it. They're just going about their business and encouraging a positive working environment. Okay, there are those who do it with a purpose, and it's for this reason that we decided to talk about office politics today. Those who are so intentional about their acts because they're doing it for some reasons or some motive or the other. Okay, so not only can office politics create a toxic environment where colleagues begin to hate and backstab each other, we should also know that when such acts are being perpetrated in a company or in a working environment, it could impact the company's productivity negatively. A situation where people start to put down their colleagues or start to put themselves down, spreading rumors, taking credit for things they haven't done, spreading misinformation just so they can be in their boss's favor or seen as the best. Those kind of environments, and they can be very toxic and can affect the productivity of the company negatively. As a manager, because I work in a film production company, and I work as an admin manager and I work as a producer as well, and so I'm faced with the problem of conflict resolution. When you work in an environment that is toxic and filled with people who are trying to be in the boss's favor, you begin to struggle with how to differentiate the truth from the lies. And the funny thing is, one thing we have failed to acknowledge is the fact that some acts of office politics can affect one's health. Okay, it can affect your health negatively. Imagine working in an environment where people are constantly sabotaging your work, spreading rumors about you, taking credit for your ideas, and backstabbing you. It can negatively affect or impact your mental health because you begin to think about it that, oh, I'm doing so much, I'm doing a lot of things, and people are bringing me down, people take credit for my work, people don't make me shine. It begins to affect you negatively, and before you know it could impact your mental health negatively. Okay, so let's throw some light on some other acts that can be considered as office politics, because it can be quite difficult, quite challenging to draw a line or to differentiate between what is right and what is wrong. So let's just throw a little light on some of the acts that can be considered as office politics. I'll start with giving orders or tasks. Those people around the office that will tell you, could you print this for me? Could you drop that on the desk for me? Okay, can you please on your way out call the secretary? When you start with other people around, this can be, and it's more like a daily thing, you do it all the time. It's either you're trying to pass a message of superiority, okay, to that particular person or that particular employee to let them know that, yeah, you're the boss. You're here, so they should recognize the fact that you are the one. Also, there's this set of people who are the overachievers. When you do so much just so you can overshadow others and take as many responsibilities as possible. You want to do everything. You want to be seen doing everything. You don't want to delegate even when you're tired. You just want to take credit for everything. And make others feel like they're doing nothing, particularly when you're in a team and you're supposed to work as team members. You don't just want to take the shine off everyone. Yeah, the overachievers. Yes. And also, the funny thing is, networking too can be a part of office politics. Office politics is a game of influence, the game of I know this person, you don't know this person. I'm close to the boss, you're not close to the boss, so I can get whatever it is that I want because I am close to the boss and you're not close to the boss. You're new, the boss doesn't like you, he likes me more. So I mean, that too can be one of it. Yeah. And there's like this one. Some people are good with this. People pleasing. Oh Lord Jesus. Some people are always following their bosses, laughing at their funny, their not so funny jokes and praising them even when they're not doing the right thing. The intent here is just to get in your boss's good grace. Those kind of people are also participating in office politics. There's this other terrible one that we should really talk about. That's ignoring people. When especially some people like to do that to the newcomers more. Okay, so let's talk about how to handle office politics. If you want to build a successful career, office politics can be a very good tool to help you, achieve your ambition and build your career over the years. You can influence people in a company. You can help create a great working environment where people help each other. Yeah, I think that our focus should actually be on how to deal with office politics when it's in the negative. Okay, so first I would say stay out of it. Try to remain neutral, even if you like some of your colleagues that are responsible for it. Stay completely out of it and listen to others and try to look for a situation that could be beneficial for everyone. A little bit of diplomacy sometimes can help in dealing with this. If necessary, if you feel like it's going out of hand and it's beyond you, beyond something that you can handle, please, you could seek help from your HR or some superior. Okay, then stay informed about office dynamics, the key players in your office, current issues. Observe your working environment. It helps you to better know how to deal with people and to deal with situations. Maintain professionalism at all times. Conduct yourself in a professional manner. You treat others with respect and courtesy. It's very important to learn how to treat people with respect and courtesy, regardless of their age, of their background, of their position. No matter what, either you're the boss or the subordinates, I don't care. Treat people with respect and courtesy. It's so important. So build positive relationship. Don't be the only one everybody wants to run away from or live in his or her own space because you've got a terrible character. The major part of your life you spend in your work environment and you still cannot build positive relationship with these people, then there's a problem somewhere. You need to check yourself. However, in building positive relationships, please remember to establish clear boundaries between your work and your personal life to avoid getting too emotionally involved, to avoid see finish, as many people will say. And then importantly, focus on your goal, your reason for being in that company. Keep your career goals in mind. Stay focused on your work and not office politics. Remember why you are there, what you do. Face that one, face your work, face your career. Okay, all right. So there's also the need for you to communicate, learn how to communicate openly and honestly with colleagues, addressing issues directly and professionally. And if conflicts arise, seek resolution through appropriate channels such as your HR or your supervisor. Keep records of important conversations that could generate or degenerate into conflict, and so that you can have something to protect yourself if needed. Avoid petty conflicts and maintain a positive attitude. Find a mentor or a senior colleague who can provide genuine guidance and support, and take care of your physical and your mental health to handle stress and challenges effectively. Okay, so be flexible, be adaptable to change, to office dynamics and strategies. Know when to escalate, know when to keep it cool, know when to keep quiet, know when to talk. You must be able to decipher the times and the seasons and the location and the events and the activities, okay? So office politics is a reality in many workplaces, but it doesn't have to hinder your career progress. And by staying professional, building positive relationships, and focusing on your goals, you can successfully navigate office politics while maintaining your integrity. Yeah, so I hope I've been able to touch one or two things that you find to be, a problem or a situation in your own work environment. And I hope that some of these points I've mentioned and highlighted will help you learn how to navigate your way through your work area or your work environment with your team and your colleague. My name is Wumi and it's Debs Corner. Please hit the subscribe button. Follow me on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and I invite to visit WordPress at Debs Corner NG, visit Tumblr at Debs Corner, and follow me. I love you all, and we'll see you again. Okay, remember, stay grateful. I love you. Cheers.